Hey guys, it's me, Glenn again. Thanks for tuning into the channel again. I said I'd give updates even after I've come off a diet, which I am doing now. So, as you guys know, towards the end of November, beginning of December, I was doing the one-to-one diet. I came off it. I struggled. I didn't like it. And that was my decision. Done. Since then, I have pretty much put on all the weight that I had lost during that diet. So that's one of the questions that you guys asked me. Glenn, have you put the weight back on? Yes, I have. I am now 22 stone 10. So I'm very close to being the largest I've ever been. Might be the largest I've ever been, actually. Can't remember. So when obviously I had my birthday, Christmas. I was away in Iceland for a couple of days. Then we had Christmas Day, Boxing Day. We had my kids from a previous marriage. The day after that, we went for a Toby Carvery with my family for Christmas. And then I think I had 2 days. And then obviously it was New Year's Eve, which we hosted for. So we had everyone around our house, so there was lots of booze, lots of sweets, drinks, crisps and everything like that. Not that I'm making any excuses, just typical. I'm sure you guys are watching this are thinking, yeah, I had the same. And obviously I thought, right, well, what am I gonna do to kickstart January 2020, which I'm sure lots of you out there think the same. So I actually was looking online at some different options. I was looking at the Atkins diet, or maybe just doing a diet where I just really restrict the amount of carbs that I have. I haven't actually made my decision. As well as obviously having New Year, so January the 1st hit, and I was really tired. I didn't go to sleep till about 4 in the morning. So January the 1st was a write-off. Then I had January the 2nd. And basically on the 2nd, I had to travel to London and stay there for a couple of days. So the 3rd, 4th and 5th. So I got back late last night, really tired. I went on like a 3-day training course where I was like training for like 11 hours a day, like doing some sort of, not training as in physical, like educational. And I got back late last night. So then today I've woke up and thought, right, boom, I need to get on this now. I need to decide what I'm doing. But before I went there, something came up on my Facebook, which was a earn money for losing weight, or earn money while you diet, or something like that. And I thought, what who's going to pay you to lose weight? And I thought this is clearly a scam or something like that. So I still clicked on it. Because that's a catchy title, isn't it? Clicked on it, followed it through. It asked me a load of questions, and then it took me to this website called Healthy Wage. You can look that up yourself on Google if you want. It's an American company. It's a very American website. You put in how much you want to lose, how much weight you would like to lose, and you put in over what time frame. So you can pick 6, 9, 12 or 18 or 24 months, I think. Then you agree to put in a set amount of money every month. Could be $50, $100, $250, $500. And you're making a wager that you will lose weight by a set date. And this website take that bet on. Now, if you do lose the weight, they will pay you out not only what you've put in, but sometimes like 2.5 times, 3 times what you actually put in. Now you may think, well, why would they do that? Because that means they're losing money. Obviously, they rely on a certain percentage of people not sticking to their goals. So I just want to get that out there clearly, that these websites rely and hope that a lot of the people that make these bets do not stick to their goals. But if you're thinking, I am going to lose weight by this set date, I'm determined, I've got a plan in place, and I'm going to maintain and all that stuff, is it worth taking the bet on? if you're that confident that you're going to see it through. Why not? Why not be one of the ones that do achieve it? So with this website called Healthy Wage, I think the most you can earn is $10,000. So if you make a certain wager, losing a certain amount of weight over a certain time, you can win $10,000. Now, I actually did a bit of research on the site, and they was a bit sketchy with how they earned their money. So I was a bit like, nah, I'm not interested. But then it led me down the path of, because I found out that there's several of these companies that do that. There's about 7 or 10 of them that do it in America alone. So then I was looking at several different websites, a few different review websites, a few different health sites, looking into like the companies of these websites to see what their background is, and I came across one called Diet Bet. Now, as soon as I went on their website, very, very transparent. That they make no queries about how they're making their money. So theirs is slightly different. Theirs is, you go into a group of people. Let's say there's 1,000 people. Everyone puts in $35, which in UK terms is about £30. Everyone puts in £30. So then there's £30,000 in a pot. They keep 25%. So they've earned, what's that, a quarter of 30,000. They've earned 8,000 off the top of my head. 8, 16, yeah, about 7.5. They've earned like £7,500 just from organising it, being the website, being the central point. And what happens is they hope that, or they rely on at least 50% of the people that have joined up to not see it through. The people that do see it through, so say there's 1,000 people, 500 see it through, the other 500 don't, they would get double their money back. So if they've put in £30, they'd get £60. So simple as that. There's no, there's nothing sketchy about that. And on their website, very clear, very transparent. So I liked that. You actually pay a set amount each month. So you pay that £30 each month. And their diets are slightly different. You don't put in how much you want to lose. They just do games. They call it games. Like, the one that I'm in is lose 10% of your overall weight in 6 months, or Jumpstart 2020 or something like that. So I have to lose 10% of my 22 stones, that'd be 2.2 stone, within 6 months. Now, I was thinking this would be very good actually for something like the Cambridge diet or the one-to-one diet, because obviously you lose a large amount of weight in a very short period of time. Some of these games are only 4 weeks long. So if you're planning on, right, I'm going to do the Cambridge diet, but I only want to do it for 1 month, why not earn some money at it? So I've had a look at this website. I've signed up to it. I've sent them off my photos. I've done my first initial weigh-in, and I've actually set up, you can pay by credit card, debit card, or by PayPal. Now, PayPal's quite a trusted format, and they also accept PayPal credit. So what I've done is, you get 0% payments with PayPal credit for 4 months. So I've actually signed up with PayPal credit. And what happens is, at the end of this term, this 6 months, so on June the 1st, if I haven't lost my weight, I lose that £30 a month that I've put into it. So at that point, £30 times 6 months is 180 off the top of my head? So that means I would have lost £180. I'll just show you how many people, because obviously January's the biggest time of the year, the highest amount of people joining the website. I'll just show you how many people are joined up and what the potential to earn money is on this site. But this is not financial advice, and also this is not gambling as well. They say that it's not gambling because you're in control of the outcome. So just think about that. If you was to make a bet on blackjack, roulette, scratch cards, lottery, you have no influence over the outcome. The outcome will be the outcome, and you just hope, fingers crossed, that you've won something. This, on the other hand, you have full control. You can decide if you win or lose. If you lose, that's a conscious decision you've made, like, oh, I'm not gonna lose that weight by that time. So you're in control of it. So it doesn't come under any gambling laws. So it's just literally you giving them money, a subscription, and then if you hit your goal, they pay you back. Now, I just want to reiterate as well, sort of like this is not a diet. They don't offer you any advice. They don't tell you what to eat. They don't give you any guidance, anything like that. You pay them money, and if you lose weight, they pay you money back. So that's it. That's the crack of it. But what I'll do is I'll show you the website. I'm actually going to go over to my laptop now, and I'll actually show you the platform and the website. And then what I'll do is I'll put a link to it in the description below. Please, if it's something you're not interested in, and if you haven't got that sort of money to lose, then don't sign up to it. And only do it if you're really honestly serious about losing weight between now and June, or if you want to do a 4-week one. Don't just sign up to it and then be like, oh, I've lost money, I wish I never listened to Glenn. It's a decision that you have to make if you feel like you can actually achieve the results that you want to achieve in a certain time frame. So let's go on over to the website. This is the website here, this Diet Bet, and what they do is they offer a challenge. Do you want to lose 10% of your body weight? This is their homepage. If not, you can lose smaller amounts. You can do group ones. So if you have friends or family that you're thinking, oh yeah, I just want to do it between them, I don't want to join in with all these other people, you can. And then you join the game. You all have a combined weight to lose, and then you also have a combined pot that you can win. So the one that I've actually joined into is this one here, the Jumpstart. Apparently this is their biggest one of the year. So this is the one where, you've got the best chances of, if you can actually stick to whatever diet you're going to do, the highest profitability, if you like. So let's go on over. This is my profile here. I just want to show you my profile. You can see here there's a lot of information on here. You've got how much you weighed. Obviously I've only done one weigh-in, so that's why it's showing a straight bar. And here's my first weigh-in. You can see here I'm actually wearing the same top I am today, but you can see here my body shape has completely changed actually. From probably a year or so ago. But this is me standing on the scales. So you need a full body shot of you standing on the scales when you send it to them, and they have a referee that looks at that and verifies that you're not trying to cheat the system. You also get given a keyword to post with your weigh-in to show that you've obviously received that keyword and you've weighed yourself after that time frame, and you only have 48 hours I think to actually do the scale weigh-in. So it's quite an easy way for them to say, okay, Glenn's obviously weighed himself within 48 hours for us giving him the keyword. So this is his starting weight, 313.6 pounds, and then I have to lose 10% of that, so I have to lose 31.36 pounds, which equates to about 2.2 stone, I believe. So this is my profile here. You're more than welcome to send me I don't know, I think you can add friends and stuff like that. So if you're watching this, feel free to join up and add me as a friend. So let me click on games. So these are the games. Let's do, where's my game? So this is the game that I joined on January the 1st, even though I haven't dieted at all since January the 1st. So you can see here I've got you're 9.4 pounds away from your round one goal. So the way that this game works is, like I said, everyone puts in this particular game, everyone puts in $35, so about 30 quid per month. So over the course of 6 months, that's going to be your total prize pot. Now there's 6,912 players currently, and it seems to be going up by the day. So if we do 6,912 players times $35, and then obviously we're going to times that by 6 months. 6 months, so it comes to 1.4 million. And as I've said earlier, this website take a cut as well. So they take 25% of that. So they're earning like 250,000 from this game alone. You can see why they're putting in so much transparency and effort into their website, because they're earning $250,000 just from this game alone. And there's loads of games, there's hundreds of them. So this is the one that I've joined into. So you can see here it's a very profitable structure. Now if you're looking to lose that weight, so you can see here this is my current weigh-in. I'm 313.6 pounds, so that's what they've uploaded. I didn't put that in, so they've obviously seen my image and they've uploaded it. My current BMI is 43.7. Very high. And this is my 10% goal weight. This is what I need to weigh by the end of the 6 months. Now, you guys know that if I do the Cambridge diet, I can lose about a stone in the first week, and then probably 7 pounds a week after that. So in theory, I could actually just go on the Cambridge diet 3 weeks before the end of the 6 months and win a bit of money. Whee! But they combat that by doing these different little rounds. So if you want to, they actually put in different rounds. Let's see if they've got an image of the different rounds. There's 6 rounds all in total. Oh, you can see here. And really what they want you to do is they want you to lose the weight gradually over that 6 months. So they try and incentivize you. So you can see here, you are here, round 1. So you've got 25 days left. round 1. And then what they want you to do is they want you to lose 3% of your body weight by February the 1st. You don't have to. If you want to, you can use that technique I just said, where you just ignore all of this and you actually get to the end of the 6 months and just crash diet 3 weeks before, hitting your goal and then receiving money. But if you want to maximize the most out of these winnings, they actually put some money aside. So this is 120 grand for anyone who submits that they've lost 3% of their body weight within the first month. Then you have 6% within the second round, 8%, 9%, 10%. So it's like they want you to gradually lose weight month by month, so that when you get to the end, you haven't just crash dieted and then you've hit your overall goal. Now, the theory behind all of this is that if you are incentivized financially to do something, you're about 4.5 times more likely to do it, to see it through. This was a study that was done, and I researched this, watched some YouTube videos about it, read some articles, and it is true that apparently they done a study of, they had two different groups of 1,000 people. One group, they said, if you lose weight every month, we will give you $20. But if you stay the same weight or you gain weight, you owe us $20. So there was a swing there of about $40. Then they had another group of people that were just told you need to lose weight by the end of 12 months. No financial incentives, no penalties. You just have to go and lose weight. Out of the two groups, I think 46% of the group that was financially incentivized by the end of the 12 months had all lost weight and all kept it off for the year. The group that had no incentives at all, only something like 18 or 20% of them actually stuck it through. So this shows that people, if they see a financial incentive, if they see a gain today, they will lose weight. Whereas really the actual, this is the mind-blowing thing, the actual prize really for losing weight is overall health, more fitness, more energy, less chance of cancer, heart disease, all that sort of stuff. But people see that as a thing that may never happen, so they don't bother doing anything about it. Whereas if someone said, here's $1,000 if you do this by this date, that's something they can see and they know will happen on that date. So you're more incentivized to do it. That's the theory behind it. So whether you actually do this or not is obviously entirely down to you. So I'm going to be vlogging my journey on this. Now, I'm not fully sure what diet I'm going to do while on this. So I'm a bit sort of like, what diet should I do? But I would like to do something where I can stick it out for the whole 6 months without having to come off it and crash diet and all this sort of stuff. I would like to do something that I think, yep, I can manage that over a long period of time. Now, I need to sit down and work out, which obviously they've done for me. I need to lose, say, what's that? That's about 9 pounds within the first month. Then I need to lose from there to there. I need to lose, about another 10 pounds. Within the next month. So really I need to be losing sort of 3 pounds a week. So I need to find something that's going to give me those sort of results, and sort of maintain it over a long period of time. As long as I hit these goal weights, they have prizes at each one of these stages, and you have to upload another image of you standing on the scales with the keyword, and then the referees look at it, and as long as they feel that you're not doing anything dodgy or sketchy, you get the money paid into your account within about 48 hours, from what I've read so far and read from other people that have reviewed this site. So fingers crossed, hopefully I can lose weight and win some money at the same time. Now, if you actually look at this, obviously there's a prize fund in total of $1.2 million, which is insane. Let's just say out of these 6,900 players, let's say half of them, I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Let's say 2,500 of them actually do stick to their goal. So then you've got 1.2, so 1289015 divided by 2,500 people. Then you've got $515 each. But that's relying on the other 3,000 players all failing to do their diet. Now, what this website do say is that if everyone sticks to the diet and actually achieves their goal, we will not take any cut from the proceedings. So they will give everyone the money that they put back in. So really, the worst thing that can happen is that you fail your diet and you've lost money. So that's like your worst case scenario. Then the next sort of worst case scenario is you hit all the targets, but you just get your money back. So the $35 you've put in over 6 months, you get that back. So you'd have $180 at the end of it. Or the best case scenario is that loads and loads of people drop out. There's only like 1,000 people left at the end of it. And obviously there's a total prize pot of 1.2 million. 5 divided by 1,000 people, and you could walk away with a nice little tidy sum. Now, I'm actually on holiday when this actually ends, this round ends, so the whole game ends. So I may while I'm on holiday, I'm actually in Florida at the end of May, beginning of June. So I may have a nice little $500 to $1,000 paid into my account while I'm on holiday. Now, I've told my missus this, and now she's almost pretty much certainly budgeted for it. So she's like, you need to lose weight now because you need to hit this goal because I want you to win this money. So yeah, she's now incentivized to encourage me. I'm incentivized by winning some money. And obviously the other incentive is that obviously I look and feel better as well. The other thing I want to say is there seems to be a big community presence on this this website. I actually have the app on my iPhone, which is Diet Bet. You can download it for free on here. And you get these little notifications, almost like a Facebook type system. You can like comments, you can comment on them. And you have all these people joining, but you also have people that are sort of trying to spur everyone on, which I find quite weird actually, because really the incentive of the game is that you hope everyone else fails so that you win the largest amount of money. But actually it seems to be the other way. There seems to be a lot of women on here. There's a few men, but it seems predominantly women that are commenting on here, and they're all trying to help each other along. They're all trying to spur each other on. There's loads of comments like this woman, this is my dinner tonight, 500 calories, tried to cook the rice this way, and like there goes another one. So yeah, there seems to be like quite a good community here, which obviously in previous diets I have found that there's quite a lot of bitchiness and a lot of people saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that. And I would have thought, hang on a minute, if everyone's incentivized to make the other people lose, there would be a lot of that here, but there doesn't seem to be any of that so far from what I've seen. So that's something that it may help you lose weight. Actually, forgetting the money side, that there's a huge community of people there that are all willing to talk and publicly show what they're doing and what they're trying to achieve. That's enough of me babbling on. I will put a link to this in the description down below, but please do not take this as financial advice. I'm not trying to shill this to you guys. I'm not trying to scam anyone out here. I'm actually going to vlog this as I go along and give my honest feedback. If they start messing me about and don't pay out, and I find it really hard to use, or all of a sudden, I don't know, if I have any problems, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm not sponsored or anything by this company. I actually found them myself by doing research. I suggest you do the same before you send anyone any money. But this, out of all the ones I've researched, there's a lot of these. This seems to be the most transparent and offer the most information. So that gives them a bit more clarity than the others. So that's my opinion, but that's just my opinion. So please do your own research before you do that. That's it from me, guys. Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I'll do a video probably within the next week or so to let you guys know how I get on. And then obviously I will vlog when I've hit the first round to see if they actually pay out and what happens and how long it takes and stuff like that. And then hopefully you guys can jump in and hopefully make some money trying to lose weight as well. But that's it from me, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.